Hey DynamicsCon! Thank you for joining sa.global's session on empowering professional services organizations with the Power Platform. For the first time, we are a platinum sponsor for DynamicsCon in the Power Platform track. We are excited to be a sponsor and want to thank all the hardworking people behind the scenes that make DynamicsCon the amazing conference that it is. In this session, we're going to have a little bit of fun with the new format for scheduled session recordings. So make sure to stick around until the end because we're going to take this session to places no other session has gone before. But first, let's kick off with a quick introduction on myself and some background on sa.global. For those who have not met me, I am Eric Frisk, the Director of Data Strategy. I've spent over a decade in the dynamic space, working with a range of products starting in the Nav and AX days to now D365 Finance, Customer Engagement, Project Operations, and HR. I've been with sa.global for just over 5 years, focused on delivering client solutions built on the Power Platform products since their inception. Moving on to sa.global. We just celebrated our 31st birthday. We have been a Microsoft Partner of the Year 11 times and recently achieved Microsoft's Inner Circle for business applications for the 10th year in a row. With a presence in 25 countries and backed by 3 global service centers, we are here to provide coverage 24/7. Our operations span the entire globe, of course with the exception of Antarctica, which we consider the final frontier. Now a little bit about our services that span 6 practices. Our foundation practice is focused on future-proofing your business with an application foundation that scales as you grow. Our expertise across Microsoft technology and industry knowledge, coupled with industry solutions and accelerators, enable us to deliver on quality, time and cost, and giving you faster time to value. The collaboration practice enables seamless flow of information between people and systems, inside and outside the organization, while retaining security and control. The insights practice helps organizations move from data to decisions with actionable insights and scenario modeling that empower business users to drive innovation and growth. Our managed service practice enhances end user satisfaction by stabilizing operations and driving continuous improvements in your Microsoft Business Applications ecosystem. The advisory practice helps organizations to achieve the best possible business outcomes from your business transformations and change programs. Finally, the resilience practice helps to protect your core business operations through ongoing regulatory compliance and business continuity through the implementation approach of our suite of security, recovery, and risk management services. Let's dive into some of those industry solutions and accelerators by introducing Evergreen and Empower, our family of next-generation cloud solutions. Evergreen is the back-end processing and transactional engine for core professional services functions like project management, time and billing, scheduling, and client onboarding. Empower provides a rich, interactive front-end experience which is completely adapted to how and where you want to work. Because our solutions are built on the Microsoft platform, you get all the consistency and transparency you need while delivering one version of the truth. This ability to bring all data together in one place gives businesses flexibility around reporting and analysis combined with easy-to-use BI, so the focus can be on ongoing business insights and looking to the future. The combination of Empower and Evergreen offer a modern experience that is joined up, adaptable, and intelligent. They consist of 2 families of applications, which drive business efficiency and operational excellence. While designed to work great independently, they work even better together. Our goal is to meet you where you are, so you can deploy them within your current ecosystem, fully integrated, or independent from one another. So no matter the deployment, you can improve workflow, reduce costs, protect your business and your data, gain insights, and drive collaboration. Now the advantages of Evergreen and Empower. Built on a single platform, our solutions not only combine all of your core practice management functions, but also integrate your data, business logic, and processes. This is the key difference between having separate functions versus creating automated, integrated, and intelligent capabilities that drive empowerment of the organization as a whole. Central to Dynamics 365 is Dataverse and its common data model schema. This provides a foundation for data integration across all Dynamics 365 applications and services, productivity and collaboration apps in Microsoft 365, the Power Platform, as well as your in-house and cloud applications. Dataverse and CDM allow your apps and processes to interact with a single set of data and business logic, truly driving one version of the truth. Evergreen and Empower offer the distinction of being true cloud, giving organizations complete control over their cloud. You control your data, the scalability, costs, where it lives, customizations, configurations, what it integrates with, and what services you might want to use today or in the future. Being built on Microsoft Azure offers both a trusted platform and a broad ecosystem of services. It's natively integrated with your familiar productivity apps in Microsoft 365, which also gives you a unified way to manage users and services. This combination offers a dramatically updated experience, which is unified, adaptable, intelligent, and modern. Built around design principles that improve your user experience with increased collaboration across the enterprise. Whether that's in a browser, embedded in Teams, or on a mobile device, we have designed the solutions from the ground up. Our Empower suite provides a rich, interactive user experience without the need to access Dynamics 365 applications directly, increasing productivity. Leveraging the Power Platform enables both Evergreen and Empower to be enhanced and extended by citizen developers with low-code solutions to further automate manual or paper processes. Being a Power Platform session, we will focus mostly on Empower. We break down the Empower solution into 3 tracks: Empower your firm, Empower your sales, and Empower your people. Our Empowering Your Firm track is focused on creating the one source of the truth with analytical models around finance, giving organizations those actionable insights in addition to decision intelligence and cash flow forecasting to give those forward-looking predictions. I will demo a few of the real-time financial dashboards later in this session. Empower Your Sales is all about enterprise relationship management. Client Insights and Intelligence provides organizations the ability to intelligently search leads and clients while drilling up and down mind maps. Relationship Intelligence takes this to the next level with giving a visual representation of a client and prospect relationships while scoring the strength of those relationships. Empower Your People focuses on enabling your resources across the organization to concentrate on billable work. Through this collection of Power Apps and Power BI solutions, people within the organization gain a better user experience with more efficient processes. All of this while providing insights on utilization, realization, and efficient project planning. With that said, here are the specific solutions we are going to demo today. First, the Evergreen Assistant, a Teams embedded virtual agent, truly an AI assistant to rapidly respond to your employees' needs. Then, Empower Finance Insights, which truly gives the organization a holistic view of their finances with a robust data model giving limitless insights. Then, the Approval app that enables document approvers a single place to manage their workflow tasks. This app empowers users by reducing the time spent on repetitive tasks so that they can concentrate on billable work. Finally, the Empower Time app, which truly brings a better user experience to time tracking while reducing billing leakage. This solution enables time entry anytime, any place, anywhere, even on disconnected devices. Let's dive into the demo. Starting with the Evergreen Assistant for Legal. This AI-enabled virtual assistant quickly gives us easy ways to search document information within D365, launch apps, and gain insights with basic commands. For example, by sending a help command, we will return this list of useful commands to get started. The Open Evergreen option will launch Evergreen or the front end of D365. With the Open Matter Inquiry or Project Inquiry, it will take us to a specific form within Finance and Operations. The search options, like search clients or customers, search matters or projects, or search invoices, will retrieve information from D365, leveraging Power Automate under the hood. How am I doing today will give me an update on how many hours I have on my current timesheet, with options to switch into weekly or monthly views. The next options include ways to launch Office products and additionally view recent documents stored in OneDrive. Finally, the Open WorkSafe and Open Time app give us easy ways to quickly launch the associated Power Apps. Let's take a quick look at the invoice search functionality. I can either enter the full invoice ID or part of the invoice ID in order to search D365 and find the relevant invoice information. I am returned a card that gives me information regarding whether that invoice is past due, who is the client, and what is the matter or project it's associated to. By selecting the View Invoice button, this will launch D365 and take me to an invoice report that will give me more granular details about that invoice. Heading back to the virtual agent, we can then take a look at how am I doing today. Once again, I'm returned a card with relevant information from D365, including the total daily hours, what is my daily target, and what is my remaining or excess. From here, I can select the My Time entries. This will take me to a form within D365 that gives employees a self-service ability to look at their time, broken out by day, by week, and by month. Lastly, heading once back to the assistant, let's launch the Open WorkSafe app, a Power app designed to allow users to book desks or book office space in the office. Now, let's go back to Teams and take a look at an Empower Finance Insights by launching the Power BI app. This robust data model gives organizations every GL transaction, truly enabling self-service reporting for their finance and accounting teams. With a rich set of reports to go along with the model is an easy way for organizations to jumpstart or accelerate their business intelligence implementations. Let's take a look at just a subset of those reports, starting with the AR and AP aging dashboard. This gives a global view in a consistent currency with the ability to drill down into the invoice level. Next, let's take a look at the balance sheet dashboard. This gives us a graphical interpretation of the balance sheet, providing clear liquidity analysis, including drill-throughs to see the underlying details and prior year comparisons. By drilling into the details, we can get a monthly breakdown of, in this case, cash by legal entity. Moving on to the P&L report. This dashboard gives us key profit and loss checkpoints, such as gross margin and net profit, graphically displayed by period and with an option to look at consolidation via a group report. Finally, the subledger to ledger reconciliation gives us an instant visual representation to reconciliation between the general ledger and the subledgers to provide peace of mind for month-end results. This also gives us drill-through capabilities to get down to a voucher level for variances. As I promised at the beginning of this session, we're going to take this session to places no other session has gone before. To truly drive home the mobility that comes with our Power App solutions, we're going to take this show on the road, as this staged home office is not the right place to do it. First up, the pool for the approval app demo. Previously, document approvers would need to bring down a laptop and tether that to their phone in order to do all the document approvals that may be associated with them. With the Approvals app, they can simply have a single application on their mobile device that enables them to do approvals across timesheets, expense reports, purchase orders, vendor invoice journals, as just a subset of the examples. Let's take a look at timesheets for an example. The workflow in this case is actually set at a header level, but I can still see the details of all of the line level information, project and activity included. Similar to D365, I have an approval, a reject, and a delegate option with comments. An additional benefit of this app is the ability to approve multiple documents at the same time. So in this case, with expense reports, if I want to approve both of these expense reports at the same time, I can check this box at the top, hit approve, and push them back into workflow. Additionally, on documents that have attachments, like expense reports, I can simply download that attachment and compare it back to the line amount or the expense amount. Being built in Power Apps and on the Power Platform gives low-code developers the ability to extend this app to truly be an all-in-one approval app, tapping into other systems beyond D365 or into Power Automate approvals. Now, let's head to happy hour. Welcome to one of my favorite happy hour locations here in Austin, Texas. Let's take a look at the Empower Time app. This mobile interface enables users to create and manage timesheets and timesheet lines with an easy-to-use design. Across the top of the app, I can see a daily breakdown of the hours I have entered in each timesheet period. By navigating to the Timesheets tab, I can see the details of my current timesheet. I can manage the line details by clicking the ellipses. Upon creation of a new timesheet, I can also copy lines from favorites or copy lines from previous timesheets, similar to D365. The Time app also extends D365 functionality to add timers and quick notes. Timers enable users to start a stopwatch to track activities to reduce billing leakage. I can start a timer with no project or activity information, but if I have at least the project name or customer, I can look them up when I create the timer. As you can see, I have a timer running. I have the ability to pause and restart that timer at any time. Additionally, if I forget to restart the timer, I can make it a manual adjustment to increase that time before moving it to my timesheets. By selecting Move to Timesheet, I can add the timer's time to my existing timesheet and get it submitted to my approver, who is still probably sitting at the pool. Quick notes, similar to timesheets, enable users to create a placeholder for time to eventually add them to the timesheet. In the case of quick notes, you can simply add a specific amount of time, again, with no project or activity at the time of creation. Similar to previous product demos, the Approval app and the Time app can be embedded into Teams or accessed via a web browser, truly empowering users to work with them when and how they want to. Now, let's take this back to the office and finish up this session. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the small taste of how sa.global is building industry solutions and accelerators on the Power Platform to drive empowerment into professional services organizations. Once again, our goal is to meet you where you are, whether you haven't started your journey to the cloud or are a complete cloud ecosystem. Sadly, we don't have enough time to cover all the solutions that make up the Empower and Evergreen family, because we wanted to leave time for any questions you have. Stick around at the conclusion of this video for the Q&A session. If you'd like a deeper demo of any of our solutions, you can reach us at info@sa.global.com or on our website, sa.global.com, or feel free to contact me directly as well. Thank you for joining. I hope this was informative and a little bit entertaining, and enjoy the rest of DynamicsCon.
Welcome to the Q&A. Thank you everybody for joining our session today. I'm joined here by Paul Honeyman, our Director of Products at SA Global, and Sarah Morgan, our Director of Marketing. So I think Sarah is going to help us divvy up any questions that we received during the session, which looks slim to this point. So if anybody's got any questions, go ahead and fill them in. And yeah, Sarah, if you want to kick us off, go ahead. Ooh, Sarah, I can't hear you. Looks like you're muted. Well, while we wait for Sarah, hey, Paul, why don't we kick off and talk about, maybe from like an adoption perspective, what Power Platform solution do you find most of our customers using or leveraging in their solutions today?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, hello everybody. I'm Paul, as Eric said. I'm head of product development here at SA Global. Currently in my son's bedroom, as you can probably tell by the color of the walls behind me. Please don't judge. So in terms of adoption, Eric, what we've kind of found is that people want to simplify business processes as quickly as possible. So you did a really kind of great example of how people can use the approval app. So the approval app is not necessarily just for one persona across the organization, but many. And what we found is that's been the particular application that people have taken up on because of the myriad of different workflows that work across not just business, but obviously within Dynamics itself. So we've seen a lot of traction there. Although I have to say, SA Global has built up a background in professional services over the years, and obviously time recording as well is really quite integral to that industry. And what we found is that the time recording app has really simplified people's lives in terms of being able to put that all important timesheet in. And from a roadmap perspective, Eric, I think where we want to go with these apps, particularly on the time app, is looking at how can we almost use predictive intelligence, infuse AI and machine learning into the algorithms to kind of look at what the users may want to put in their timesheets ahead of time, kind of passive time recording, if you like. That's not necessarily something new, I think, within the very niche time recording market, but certainly something if you're going to put into a Power App and have that kind of Microsoft Business Apps experience, certainly would be unique as well. And that's something we're looking at building towards the start of Q1 next year.
Well, I think that's, to me, the best part of the Power Platform is the extensibility, right? Whether that's, us adding additional functionality over time or our customers kind of making them in their own, right? So again, I loved your example there of the approval app where, somebody could really take that and make it their own if they've got other business applications outside of the Microsoft ecosystem that they need to include approvals on or even create a custom approval process. That can all be done within that app and easily extended to again, really kind of make it their own.
Yeah, I think what we found there, Eric, as well, is working with legal organisations within the UK, where I'm based, is that obviously we can build a product that solves a line of business problem such as time recording. But what we've done is partner up with organisations as well to try and build up that kind of centre of excellence within an organisation and also hold specific ideation sessions with them. So we've helped, certainly during the pandemic as well, change really old arcane business processes through our workflow and automation packages within Empower to be just fully on Power Automate. So we did a what's called client requisition process that's been automated for a law firm in the UK over the course of this past year. So really, yes, of course, as SA Global, we've got a series of products we want to sell, but also we can from a services perspective sit down with an organization and solve their specific business problems as well. So it really does demonstrate the flexibility of the Power Platform.
Yeah, absolutely. I find like a lot of organizations are kind of struggling on how to adopt, the platform as a whole, or, need, somebody to bring them use cases, right? Like, what is the best way to do this kind of stuff? Because, you can dive in and make 1,000 different apps to try to solve all your business problems, but is that really the right way to go, right? Or are you just going to make a mess of, all these different applications that we have to do just to manage, our day-to-day activities across business applications? So, all right. Well, I'm kind of watching the chat. I really don't see anything coming through. So, I appreciate everybody kind of joining. I'll take that as a win, as in, I did the perfect job and nobody has any questions. So I must have detailed everything that everybody ever wanted. So again, thanks everybody for joining. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of DynamicsCon as we flip from presenters to attendees ourselves. So thanks everybody.
Yeah, thank you very much.